Hey everyone! This past weekend I got to see Avengers Endgame, so I wanted to make a review. No spoilers, by the way. I feel like I should say that first. No spoilers, no spoilers. But this review is going to be basically on the standpoint of me as a fan and not me as a film critic, because I am not a film critic. I am a fan. That's it. I was going to wear my More Than a Fan shirt for this video, but I like what I'm wearing, and I realized that the colors actually match their quantum realm suits, so why not? So I watched it, and I didn't know what to expect, because I watched Infinity War, and that was crazy, and I remember I read so many theories for Infinity War, none of them came true. That's basically it. So I knew this time around, I was like, oh, nothing's gonna come true. No theories, none. The set photos actually were real. I'm not gonna say which ones, but the ones that I saw, 100% real. Gosh, I don't know, like it started and the Marvel intro credit, I don't know, Marvel logo, that was like intense. Like when I saw that, I was like they did that, and then it just started yeah, and this is so hard because I can't talk about it without spoiling it, but anyways, it started, something happened, and then it was like, oh, okay, where is this going? And then just went bam to the next one. I don't know how to snap. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so let's just talk about characters. And we're just gonna go way back to when I first saw the Avengers in 2012. And you know, I saw Tony and I saw Natasha, and they were like my two favorite characters, like a strong female character, like with the boys. That was awesome. And then Tony Stark is just, I said this before in another video, he's amazing. So like immediately them two, and then their little clashing with each other in Iron Man 2, I love that. And then, you know, their relationship as the movies progress. Those characters, they were pretty good in Endgame. I thought Clint, his storyline was like so heartbreaking. It was good. I really liked him. And a lot of people hated his haircut, but okay, and so did I will admit. But then in the movie, it didn't even bother me. So, yeah. The mohawk. Let's get it. Cap, oh my god, okay, so I kind of have a little problem with Cap, I'm not gonna lie. After the events of Civil War, I was like Team Iron Man. Like, I was just Team Iron Man all the way. Cap, yeah, I just was like, cut it out, dude, cut it out, but he didn't cut it out, and so it's kind of hard for me to get back on track with him in Infinity War, but then, you know, the beard, and I was like, oh, maybe he does have some rights. In Infinity War, he kind of came back, but then, I don't know. In Endgame, actually, his storyline was actually really good in Endgame, but you know, it's just like the feelings that I felt for him after Civil War kind of like just went psh, and so it's kind of hard for all of that to come back together. But in Endgame, his storyline was pretty cool. I can't even say anything else other than that. Thor, okay, so Thor was like, just like everything that happened, and you know, in the trailer where he's like, I saw everyone die, like you knew that like that impacted him the most, and it shows that. But I feel like the way they went with it, okay, so they represented that, but then I just felt like it was a running gag, and it didn't have to be like that. They could have handled it more better, but they didn't, so whatever. Who else? Bruce, oh my god, I feel like I can't just give my opinion. I love Bruce so much, and then, you know, the whole thing with the Hulk and stuff, and I don't know, his storyline was confusing. Oh my god, I can't even, that's all I'm gonna say with Bruce, but he's a good boy. Then with Scott, obviously Scott Lang comes out of the quantum realm somehow, because it shows it in the trailers that he's back, and I thought that he was the best, honestly. He was there, and he was just cracking the jokes and everything, and he was the one. Like, he was the one, and I feel like I can't say anything other than that he was the one. Who else? Rocket, oh my god, I love Rocket, and it has nothing to do with my love for Bradley Cooper, even though it kind of does. Bradley Cooper as Rocket, it was so great. I was like Rocket, like I was like, nothing better happened to Rocket, because I love him. With Nebula, actually, I was kind of nervous because, you know, Nebula was stuck with Tony in space. You know, she's kind of a wild card. So I was like, oh my gosh, she better not betray him or anything. But she's a good girl. She's a good girl, so that's great. War Machine, oh, he's my little baby. That's all I have to say. I can't say anything, and that's the hardest part. And this like same thing with Captain Marvel. I'm looking at her right now because I have a wall sticker of her. It was awesome. Like, I can't say anything else, but her suit, it's right there. Awesome. That's basically it. Like, I thought the character development was great. Everyone had the time that they needed. They do show this in like the official trailer and TV spots, but Clint and Natasha, they have scenes together all the time, which is great because in the Avengers through the Winter Soldier era and her arrow necklace, I shipped them so much, but then my dreams were crushed in Age of Ultron. But that's okay because I thought his family was cute. Yeah, they had like a lot of scenes together in Endgame, which I thought was cool because just like I've been always wanting to see more of this friendship, you know. Clint saved her all these years ago. And he took her in, basically, and that's all we know. And other than that, we don't know anything else other than their friendship, but it's good that it was more explored in this one. And Thanos, oh my god, okay. I don't know, I can't take Thanos seriously after, like, the whole internet made him into a meme, but he's, like, crazy. That's all I have to say, crazy. Just absolutely insane. Everything that happened in this film, like, I was, like, at the edge of my seat, and I was like so tense, and I was shaking, and I cried, I laughed, I cried a lot, like 4 times I think. Ugh, I don't even want to think about those scenes. It was a great movie. It was like, it's 3 hours, 3 hours and 58 seconds, and it didn't even feel like that. Like, sometimes I was like, oh god, I wonder how far we are, like I wonder how much time is left, but I turn off my phone when I watch movies, which everyone should do. Turn off your phone or silence it. I didn't know like what time it was, and I was like, oh my god, I hope we don't have like 5 minutes left, because I remember when Infinity War ended, I was like, no, it can't end like this, like, excuse me, what is going on? And this time, oh god, the ending was bittersweet, I will say. I thought it was the perfect end to the Infinity Saga. And it's not the end of Phase 4, I've been told. We still have Far From Home, that's the end of Phase 4, and then we get into the new phase. That's basically it. Like, I really enjoyed it. I've been, like, thinking, and I don't know if I like it better than Infinity War. I mean, it does have moments where I'm like, ooh, yeah, but then, I don't know. It's heartbreaking, it really is. I don't know, but I did enjoy it. It's in my top 5 Marvel films, so, yeah. I don't know what else to say, other than I thought it was really great. If you're gonna check it out, you should, because it's selling out everywhere. That's all I have to say about Endgame, I think. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Endgame. If you guys have seen it, did you like it? And if so, why or how? Who was your favorite character? I will say my favorite character was... My favorite character was Natasha. I thought she was really great in it. Scarlett Johansson was amazing. I thought Robert Downey Jr. gave an amazing performance in the film, as always, as he always does, of course. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will hopefully